arrive now, Sarge.
Yeah, received. Can you give us an update ASAP?
Stand by. Hey.
What's you want?
I want to know what you're doing here for a start.
And the kit, what's it look like?
Oh, come on, you must be frozen. Haven't you got a home to go to?
That's my business.
The manager of the supermarket says he's found you here 2 mornings running.
So?
So it's private property. You can't stay here. What's your name?
I'd have to tell you nothing.
Tell me anyway.
Alison.
Alison what?
Beatty. Happy now?
How old are you, Alison?
18.
Address?
All questions, isn't it? I spent a couple of nights out. Why is everyone so interested?
If you go around looking like that, everyone's going to ask questions. Do you mind holding your hair back for me? Who did that to you?
I fell down the stairs. What are you going to do about it?
I can't do anything unless you cooperate.
I go now.
Shall I give you a lift home?
No, thanks.
You should see a doctor, you know.
Don't need anyone.
And if you change your mind, I'm at Sunhill Police Station, WPC Marshal. Assault's a crime, Alison. No one has to get away with it.
We'll try not to tear your hair out just yet, Mr. Stark. Lorry's not more than 2 hours late at the most.
Yeah, but I've got a gut feeling about this driver, you know.
Well, first day on the job, maybe took a couple of wrong turns.
No, it's a straightforward trip. He shouldn't have had any trouble.
Right. Hi, I'm Detective Sergeant Pearce. This is Detective Constable Carver from Sunhill. Any news yet?
No, say up for Hounslow at 7-1, drop on the way.
Yeah. No way it's over an hour's run that time in the morning.
New driver, 80 grand's worth of kitchen equipment in the back.
What's his name?
Ted Finch. I've just hired him. This is his first run for me.
About 40, medium height, clean shaven, not much hair.
Do you normally let a new driver out with a load like that?
Well, you've got to trust people up to a point. He was overqualified for what we wanted. Experienced diesel mechanic. He worked at the airport for over 20 years. Do you know he even turned up for his interview in his uniform overalls?
So what went wrong with his old job?
He said his wife left him and he wanted to start afresh.
And you didn't get references?
No.
A disturbance has been reported at this address. If we ignored it, we would not be doing our job. Nobody is interfering.
She is, but that's nothing new.
Your neighbour thought you were being assaulted, Mrs.
That
Beatty.
bloke steamed in like a lunatic. Then all that banging and crashing? Well, what was I supposed to think?
Oh, I'll send him over to you next time, seeing as you're so interested.
Do you think we could talk about this indoors? Thank you.
Do you know the man who was here, Mrs. Beatty?
I know who he is.
Well, would you mind telling us?
It's private. I'm not hanging our dirty washing out in public.
If someone's been making trouble, then you should tell us about it.
Must have sounded bad enough through the walls.
His name is Richard Cox. My daughter sees him.
And you don't approve?
He's an animal. Can't control his temper. Doesn't care who gets in the way. He beats Alison.
Alison's your daughter, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, she says he doesn't, but I know better.
And he came here to see her?
He came to see me. She's an embarrassment to him and he wants to get her off his back. Guess why? Because he's got a wife already.
Where is she now?
I don't know.
So she's giving Cox a hard time and he wants you to call her off?
You've got it. He expects me to have her back here and no doubt support his kid when it comes along.
Oh, she's pregnant, is she?
Oh, well done.
So would you make her welcome if she wanted to come back home?
What mother wouldn't? I wasn't best pleased when she told me the news, but I never threw her out. You lose touch with them, don't you? Forget what it was like to be 18.
Does Cox know where to find her?
He must know where she is. I don't like her being out there with him around. Can't you pull him in for assault before he does her any more damage?
No, we need a complaint from Alison.
You can have one from me. He smashed up my property. He lives down Tolwyn Road, number 55. And tell him I sent you.
What do you reckon?
Don't like the sound of it.
No. I'd like a look at Richard Cox.
Well, we've got criminal damage to be getting on with.
Sierra Oscar from 643 receiving, over.
Go ahead, Jim.
Re the disturbance on the Jasmine Allen estate. I've got a non-inquiry miss per name of Alison Beattie. Look, I'll fill out the 584 when I get back.
Okay, got that.
Yeah, we're on our way now to 55 Talwyn Road to talk to Richard Cox. He was involved in the disturbance here and he might know the whereabouts of Alison Beattie.
643 from 487 receiving.
Yes, Cab?
Yeah, I've just met an Alison Beattie, June. You still on the Jasmine Allen?
Baldock House.
Hang on there, I'll be with you in 10 minutes.
You looking for Ted Finch?
That's right. I'm Detective Sergeant Pierce, and this is Detective Constable Carver from Sunhill.
Oh, he's not here.
Are you a neighbour, Mr.
Lamley, yeah, Frank Lamley. I live next door.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Finch?
No. Why? What's he done?
Well, we're just making inquiries at the moment. Can you tell us what he does for a living?
Well, he works at the airport. At least that's what he says.
You got any reason to doubt that?
No, just kidding.
We're investigating what could be a serious crime, Mr. Lamley. We'd appreciate your help.
So what exactly does he do at the airport?
Well, he works for a transport company, cargo deliveries and stuff.
So he has an HGV licence?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like the same girl. Mrs. Beattie said she hadn't seen her daughter for a couple of days.
The girl I saw had been badly knocked about.
His boyfriend beats her up, apparently. He's our next call.
Talwyn Road, isn't it?
Yeah, 55, Richard Cox.
I'll have a look around and see if she's between there and the supermarket.
Did Alison mention she's pregnant?
All falling into place, isn't it?
Mr. Cox, can we sign for a moment, please? I'm PC Loxton. This is WPC Ackland, Sunhill. Your name's been mentioned in connection with the disturbance on the Jasmine Allen estate this morning.
Oh, that's all I need.
Did you call on a Mrs. Beattie?
This is sort of a bad time at the moment. Can we talk later? I'm not here. I think I might have witnessed something. I might have to go to the station.
Well, don't tell me about it, Willie. I'm only your wife.
Shut your face. When I want to hear from you, I'll let you know.
Could you just answer the questions, please, sir? Were you at Mrs. Beattie's home this morning?
Yeah, I might pass that way, yeah.
And what was your business with Mrs. Beattie?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing about that.
I told you, shut it!
Been through all the teenagers, have we? On to the married ones now.
This is private, you understand? Drive around a twist, don't they, eh? Can we go somewhere else?
You can come back to Sunhill if you like.
Yeah, it suits me.
All right.
Oh, this I don't need. Can we step on it?
Her name Alison, by any chance?
I ain't done nothing, you stupid cow! Hey? Yeah, that's her. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, yeah.
487 from 363 receiving.
Go ahead, Steve.
Looks like we found Alison Beattie. She's in Talwyn Road, outside number 55.
Alison? This your boyfriend's place, is it? Richard Cox?
I nicked him. I saw them do it.
Does that bother you?
I can't lock him up. Can't stand being shut in.
From what I hear, you should be bringing charges against him for assault.
Never said he assaulted me. They've got no business arresting him.
You started some bother around your mother's place this morning.
What of it?
Well, why aren't you round there making sure she's all right instead of worrying about him? Could do with a bit of a clean-up yourself, too.
You're the same, aren't you? Just want to turn me against Rich and pat me off home like some little runaway kid.
You need somewhere to live, Alison. You can't support yourself, can you?
That's my problem. I can get a job.
There are people who want to help you. Why won't you let them, eh?
If you mean my mother, I don't give a monkey's what she wants. No one gives a stuff what I want. So I'm looking after myself.
We don't get many people asking to be brought here, Mr. Cox. You're something of a novelty.
Yeah, well, I know what you want to talk about, and I definitely don't want my wife listening.
So what happened at Mrs. Beattie's flat this morning?
I went to talk to her.
The neighbours heard raised voices and breaking glass, Mr. Cox. You normally talk to people like that?
It was a private conversation. We were having a disagreement.
Oh, come on. It was enough to make the neighbours call the police.
It got heated. I'm not denying that. She threw Alison out.
She says Alison packed up and left.
Nah, Alison's up to duff and the old girl don't want to be stuck with it.
You feel some sort of responsibility, do you?
Well, put yourself in my position. I've got a wife to think about. Alison was a mistake. I thought she was more grown up. Got that wrong, didn't I?
Well, she thought you'd look after her, did she?
I told her one of my mates might let her doss round his place, but he wanted rent for it in the end, and I weren't coughing up for that.
So, no handouts.
She wanted a lot more than money.
She been giving you a hard time, has she?
Been giving me the creeps, more like. Do you believe in haunted houses? Yeah, well, I do, because every time I look out the window, there she is. The brainless lady wandering up and down in the road.
So you smacked her about a bit, trying to put her off?
Hold on. Did she tell you I smacked her about?
Well, did you?
I'll tell you this. Alison will drive anybody up the wall. For all I know, she's just using me. I've only got her word, the kid's mine.
And you thought you'd be off the hook if Alison was at home with her mother?
Oh, she'd learn not to depend on me, wouldn't she?
Is that what you went to talk to Mrs. Beattie about?
That's about it, yeah.
Did you threaten her?
We had an argument, I told you.
So what was all the racket the neighbour heard?
Well, the stupid cow wouldn't listen, so I had to shout, and then she started chucking things.
And what did you do?
Well, I dodged about a bit.
Did you throw anything yourself? Break anything?
The place got messed up. It was her fault.
Has it ever occurred to you that she might have been scared?
She's got no reason to be scared of me.
I think we'll leave it there for the time being, Mr. Cox. If you've got any sense, you'll stay away from Alison and her mother. And we'll be talking to Mrs. Beattie again. And if she does want to press charges against you for criminal damage, you'll be back here. Only next time it won't be voluntary, OK?
Good of you to come in, Mr. Lumley. If you're coming here, we can have a chat.
No, I don't want to stop. I was just passing. I thought you'd want to know. Your man's come home. Yeah, well, I haven't spoken to him, so he doesn't know you called, but didn't want to blow it for you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, I think something's up. Mrs. Finch isn't with him.
Oh. Well, that's very helpful. Thanks very much.
Ah, well, it's a pleasure, believe me.
Edward Finch.
Yeah?
I'm Detective Sergeant Pearce. This is Detective Constable Carver from Sunhill. Can we come in?
Suppose so.
We're investigating a theft, Mr. Finch. We have reason to believe you could help us.
Theft?
Where have you been this morning?
Oh, I've been away. I've just got back.
Have you been away by yourself?
No, with the wife.
Is she here now?
No, as it happens.
So where is she?
Where I've been, in Cardiff. She's got family there.
And is there a number if we want to talk to her?
No.
So where were you at 6 o'clock this morning?
I was getting up to come home. I've got to be back at work tonight, so I could do without this.
Can you tell us about your work?
Drive for an air cargo company.
Yeah, but you've got a new job now, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of McHugh's Haulage Limited?
No.
You've never worked for him?
I've never even heard of them.
Well, one of their lorries has been stolen. The driver who took it out of the depot called himself Edward Finch.
Well, it wasn't me.
They had documents to prove his identity.
Well, someone's having us both over then, pal.
Oh, you can see our problem, Mr. Finch. Can we see your HGV licence?
Yeah.
And any other identification you've got?
Yeah, all right.
Do you wear a uniform for work, Mr. Finch?
Yes, company overalls.
And did you take them away with you?
No.
They'll be here then.
Well, they should be. But I'll tell you what, my private papers aren't.
You mean you can't find them?
I'm saying somebody's nicked them, Squire.
That's handy.
And my overalls, gone. I've been burgled.
Really? Well, how did they get in then?
Well, you tell me.
They didn't make much mess, did they?
Are you calling me a liar?
You haven't given us a satisfactory explanation of your movements since 6 o'clock this morning.
Are you listening to me?
And unless you can, I'm going to have to take you in for questioning.
Look, don't threaten me, pal. I've had a burglary here, so why don't you earn your wages and stop giving me earache?
Keep your hair on.
Right, I've had you blokes up to here. This is a stitch-up.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Yeah, Bob. Edward Finch. We're questioning about the theft of a lorry from McHugh's Transport this morning.
You're totally out of order.
Yeah, we spoke to him at home, but we're not satisfied with what he said so far.
Right, Mr. Finch. If you'd like to empty your pockets out, please.
You're joking, pal. Get out! Oi, please!
Hey, wait. All right. OK, search him.
It's true what they say about you people!
Yeah, he's all right.
Get out! Give us an hand!
All right, get him into the cell.
Come on! You and those army, you're a disgrace to that uniform! These criminals belong in a zoo!
Yeah.
I'm warning you! I'll have no stripes off you for this!
Oscar 3 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Ray.
We've still got a lorry blocking Dishman Street. Are you anywhere near?
Yeah, I've just arrived. Looks like we're going to be here for quite a while. No chance of shifting the lorry, then?
No, bike's mangled up in the front suspension. It's locked solid.
Witnesses?
Yeah, me and Reg. Kid came out on the bike and lost it. Jeff Golding, he knows it's down to him. The other driver's in a worse state. He's well act off.
Probably still shaking up.
Yeah, his name's Edward Finch.
Can I have a look at your licence, please, Mr. Finch?
I'm going to see what my MP says about this. You pay your council tax, they kidnap you in your own home, drag you
Where'd you dig him up from?
Oh, it's nice when you get to know him.
Well, I liked his story. Look, we asked to see his HGV licence, and all of a sudden he's been burgled.
Yeah, he's a quick thinker. Pity his charm school had to close.
Stand up by the Gestapo!
I think he means you, Bob. You got Finch then?
Yes, sir. He's a nasty temper, but not much to back up his story.
Whatever he told you is probably true. The lorry's been found. The driver had Edward Finch's licence on him. Looks like you got the wrong man.
Are you going to tell Bob?
Kathy, there's a girl out front. She's asking for you. Probably your friend Alison.
Maybe she's woken up at last, decided to do something about her boyfriend. See ya.
Yes, it does seem that we owe you an apology, Mr. Finch.
You owe me a lot more than that, pal. I've been manhandled and abused for nothing. I'm going to take this right to the top. Who do you think you are?
These mistakes happen, Mr. Finch. Unfortunately, a crime was committed in your name. The arresting officers could only act on the information available.
My problem's with you, personally. You don't chuck me in a cell and walk away from it.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, Mr. Finch. Would you mind walking this way?
In case you've forgotten, I've just been burgled. Well, who's going to do something about that?
The stolen goods are on their way back here now. If you would like to take a seat, Mr. Finch, you can identify them as soon as they arrive.
Yeah, then you can say goodbye to those stripes.
Edward Finch stole a lorry from accused transport.
So, you are Brian Spencer?
That's what I said.
So, why does this licence say Edward Finch?
Clerical error.
You nicked it from Finch's home.
Not much slips past you, Sherlock.
Why'd you pick on him? Do you know him?
No. It's called homework. He had all the relevant credentials, and he'd spent a few nights in Cardiff. Am I not right?
Well, how'd you know that?
You should tell him to keep his voice down in the pub.
Sounds like you got a system worked out.
Never fails. Except for today. I should have stayed in bed. Well, first, the forklift packs up on me when I'm unloading the kitchen equipment from the lorry. I'm running late. And then this Burke falls off his bike in front of me wheels. I knew we wouldn't be getting anywhere.
It's not your day, is it?
Alison, this is WPC Ackland.
Hi.
She spoke to your mother earlier today.
You arrested Rich, I saw you.
No, we didn't arrest him. He asked to come with us.
Is he here?
No, he's gone home.
What do you want to see me about?
I haven't got anywhere to go.
Well, you can go to your mum's place, can't you?
I came to see her.
Oh, right. I'll leave you to it then.
It's a bit rude, wasn't it?
Just treat me like a kid.
So, what do you want me to do?
Tell Rich to do what he promised.
Which is?
He said I could doss down with a mate of his.
You better face it, Alison. Rich doesn't want to know.
All down to me then, isn't it?
I don't understand this. You've got a home to go to. Some people aren't so lucky. Go back to your mum.
I can't handle her.
Oh, come on. You just told a policewoman where to go. Has your mum said you can't go back?
No.
Well then.
Doesn't look like I've got any choice, does it?
No.
Will you come with me if I go back home?
Yeah, all right. We'll take WPC Ackland. Your mum knows her.
You won't make me stay if I don't want to.
It's where you live, Alison.
Where is it, Bob?
Over there.
All right, sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Finch.
Oh, you're sorry. That's nice.
Can you identify these as your property?
Yeah, that's my stuff.
Right, well, we need to take a statement, but we can do that at a later date. Now, I want to apologise for the inconvenience.
How do you fancy some inconvenience? Who's the top man here?
I'll get Inspector Mon...
I don't want to hear another word out of you.
Look, it's a risk we have to take getting it wrong now and again.
We say put it in your pocketbook when something like this happens.
Oh, I can guess what all that's about. You're all going to cover each other's backs, aren't you?
Well, we're not denying our mistake, Mr. Finch. Do you want me to explain?
Go on, then. Explain.
Right. Now, it wasn't a random burglary at your place. This bloke had done his homework and you were just what he was looking for. He knew you had all the right credentials and when you'd be away. He nicked your identity.
If you think I'm leaving it there, you're dumber than you look.
Well, you could look on the bright side. Your burglary was solved almost before you knew about it.
Well, you're not complaining about that, are you?
No hard feelings, eh?
Come on, Mr. Finch. Look, I'll give you a lift home if you like.
I've got a long memory.
Another satisfied customer, Bob?
You don't know what a relief it is to have her back. I was worried sick about you.
She wasn't sure she'd be welcome.
Well, she's in the best place now. Whatever the problem was, we can sort it out.
All right now?
I suppose so.
Why don't you sit down, love, and I'll make us a nice cup of tea. And then we can have a nice chat, huh?
She's gonna start on me the minute you've gone.
I'm allowed to talk to you, aren't I?
As long as you don't try and push me into anything I don't want. I'm 18 now, I make my own decisions.
I only want what's best for you, love.
Yeah, and we all know what that is, don't we?
Let's save this till it's just the two of us, huh?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get yourself settled in, eh?
It's no good, I know her. She's not gonna leave it alone.
That'll do for now, love. I hope you haven't been bothering complete strangers with our business.
No, she hasn't, Mrs. Beattie. It's all right.
It's not our business, it's my business.
Look, why don't you two just take a deep breath and start again, eh? Richard Cox has had a warning off and he shouldn't be any more trouble to you. If he is, then you can get an injunction through a solicitor.
Will that keep him away?
Yeah, that'd please you, wouldn't it?
We've got to think about protecting ourselves, love. He's no good to you.
She can't make me have an abortion, can she?
I'm only thinking of you.
No, you're not. You can't bear to think of me having this baby. Well, I'm not killing it for you or anyone else.
All right, just Cox couldn't care less. You could drop it in the river for all he cares.
What about my dad, whoever he was? Why didn't you have an abortion? Then I wouldn't have been any trouble to you!
Hey! I'm arresting you for assault. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
What can you do?
I don't know.
At least she's got a place to live.
You see her staying there?
But it's social services then, or living rough. Home's normally the easy option.
Yeah, normally.
You sure Cox never hit you?
Nah. He's just got his faults, but he's not like her.
You don't have to take it.
Can't afford to move out.
You don't have to. It's still assault, even if she is your mum. But you've got to press charges.
That make her a criminal?
If she's convicted, yeah.
Can't I do that? Against her?
Look what she's done to you, Alison. Do you want to stop her or not?
She thinks she's got a right to knock me around.
Well, she hasn't. And you've got every right to press charges. But if you've had enough, you've got to show her you mean business.
I've had enough.
She lived here alone.
I'll go in the ambulance for Mrs. Jones, Tony, right?
Okay,
See you later.
Would you come in with me, Puss? You're the regular postman, then?
Yeah, that's right.
Name off?
Patrick. Patrick Doyle.
I shouldn't touch anything, sir. Seems a crime officer needs to see everything exactly as it is. You said the door was open?
Well, yeah. I was knocking, because I got this package, see, and it just swung open. And there was Mrs. Jones, lying at the foot of the stairs.
Yeah, so you were walking your dog?
Yeah, my mum's dog, on the playing fields between George Street and Floyd Street.
Yeah.
Well, as I was walking back, I saw this man. He was running from a house. He looked like he had a knife in his hand. Well, I'm not really sure. But he definitely had a bag.
How long ago was this?
About an hour.
And why didn't you report it straight away?
Well, I had to think. I mean, this bloke could live there. I mean, I didn't know how significant it was. I didn't want to be wasting police time.
Better to be safe than sorry, Miss Dexter. If in doubt, call the police, eh? Which house?
32, Floyd Street.
Go ahead, Kat. Yeah, that incident at 32 Floyd Street. The occupier, Mrs. Jones, is still unconscious. Doctors say the injuries may be consistent with the fall downstairs, but they'll give us a ring as soon as she's come round.
Look, I've got to be at work at 8:30.
That's all right, Madeline. Won't keep you much longer. Now, you saw this man round at 32 Floyd Street around about 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, 6:30, 7:15.
Right. White, about 5'9", slight build, dark hair, very short, possible scar on cheek, black leather jacket, black jeans, age late 20s, early 30s, carrying a knife, you think, and a bag.
Yeah.
Right. Well, lucky for us then. You could be witness to a violent burglary, Madeline.
Violent?
Yeah, a woman there was found unconscious.
Is she badly hurt?
Don't know as yet. Now, you got into a car, you say?
Yeah, blue something or other.
Did you manage to get any of the registration number?
Yeah. I wrote it down just in case it might be important.
Right, that's excellent.
Anthony Stewart, 259 Elverton Road. Car not reported lost or stolen.
Right, thanks. Better go see the man, Suze. Yes, Craig. WPC Croft, Sun Hill. Can we come in, Mr. Stewart?
If I say no, you'll only go and get a warrant, right? Someone been talking about me behind my back.
Can you tell me where you were at 6:30 this morning?
In bed.
Anyone corroborate that? I take it that means no.
What's a Scotsman doing working for the Met, eh? A disgrace to our nation. Should be doing something civilised like robbing banks.
Is that your car at the back?
Ah, mind if we take a look?
It's retired. It's too old to be a getaway car anymore. But it is taxed and MOT'd.
May I? Right. Thing is, a man answering your description was seen running away from the scene of a burglary with a knife in his hand.
What? I use that for my carvings. I sell them up the craft market.
The witness also gave the registration number of your car. It was seen at 6:30 this morning in Floyd Street.
Well, maybe someone nicked it.
What, from here? And then brought it back without disturbing you? Very nice of them. Do you mind coming down to the station with us, sir?
Oh, yeah, to help you with your inquiries and then be fitted up. Up yours.
They didn't say anything about coming to an identity parade.
Probably an oversight.
Too early in the morning for them, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
Look, I don't know. I work long hours and Mrs. Foster, that's their mother.
Your employer could hardly resent you doing your public duty, could she?
Well, I'm not sure that I'll be very good at it.
Madeline, if we're going to set up an ID parade, we're going to need to know when you're going to be available.
Well, I'm going to have to ask Mrs. Foster.
There's a woman still unconscious in hospital. You could help identify the intruder.
It's all right, Madeline. He's not going to be able to harm you.
He sells wood carvings down Bridge Lane Market.
Honest toil, eh?
And according to LIO, any dodgy goods he can get his hands on.
Been done for it?
Not handling, no, but he has got form, shoplifting, drink driving and decent assault all up in Glasgow, and one conviction for burglary when he first came down here 4 years ago. And he doesn't have an alibi for this morning.
And you have a witness.
First class one, Gov.
Nice one, Alistair. And it's only 9:30. The early bird gets his worm, eh?
Well, I'll just have to come in early more often, won't I, Gov?
What are we getting him on?
Aggravated burglary, with any luck.
With any luck?
I can't stand lippy Scotsmen.
No, neither can I.
They didn't recruit you from Mensa, did they, Sonny?
Meaning?
I'm really going to park my car outside a place I'm doing over, am I not?
How long have you been in London?
4 years.
So you did your first London job pretty soon after getting here.
I told you. I make wood carvings and sell them in the market.
Is that all you sell?
Oh, darling, please.
You own your house, Tony.
Mr. Stewart. It's a friend's. Keeping up his mortgage.
And where is he?
On remand in Brixton.
You sell enough wood carvings to keep up the mortgage, do you, Tone?
Hope you've given 1 or 2 to the benefit office in return for their generosity.
Listen, girlie, if I want wit, I'll get tickets to see Billy Connolly.
Where were you at 6:30 this morning?
In bed. I know nothing about any burglary.
We have a witness who saw your car and gave your description.
Yeah, well, I have a witness who saw me in bed at 6:30 this morning.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Needed time to think of somebody who'd stand up for you, did you?
Rebecca Cummings?
Who's asking?
Yes, Craig, WPC Croft, Sun Hill.
He's asleep.
Sorry?
My husband.
All right, actually, it's you we've come to see.
Really? Must be my lucky day.
Can we come in?
Well, you are, more or less.
Thank you.
What's going on?
I thought you were asleep.
How can I sleep with this racket? I'm going to get a paper.
We were wondering, Mrs. Cummings, if you know a Tony Stewart.
Oh, Bill, is it?
Yes, sir. Tony Stewart? No, I don't think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
What?
The going Seanide is the guy who's got the stall next to yours on the craft market. Them wood carvings, the jock. His mates call him Andy, as in Andy Stewart.
No, his name's not Stewart.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's Simpson or something.
It's Stewart. What's all this about?
Well, it's nothing specific, sir. It's just a routine inquiry. Thanks for your help, Mrs. Cummings. Sorry to take up your time. Excuse me. Well, there's rather more going on there than meets the eye.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Right, thanks.
Yeah, well, we saw him coming out. Must be. Well, there was a witness.
Alan?
Can you hold a sec, please?
When Alistair and Susie get back, tell them about St Hugh's re their aggravated burglary. The woman's regained consciousness and is giving the medical establishment gyp. Apparently she wants us there 5 minutes ago.
So what do you reckon he's buying? The Sun or the International Herald Tribune?
You go back and talk to us, Susie. I'll keep an eye on him in case he decides to come back in a hurry.
What are you trying to do? Get me killed?
Look, it won't take a minute, Rebecca, but it is important. We think you might be mistaken about Tony Stewart. We know he sells wood carvings down Bridge Lane. And if you've got a stall down there...
Look, I know him, OK? What's he been saying?
Well, that you were with him early this morning.
Oh, great. He said he wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, well, Tony's got himself into a bit of trouble. Yeah. And you're his alibi, apparently.
Nothing apparent about it.
So you were with him, then?
Yeah, I was with him. We had a drink last night, right? Well, my husband works nights. Then I came home. About 1 o'clock, I just had this impulse, and I phoned him up. I got a cab, I went over there. I left about 7:30 this morning. Only if my husband finds out...
Which pub were you drinking in?
The Dog and Gun. Now, please.
He's changed his mind.
All right. Thanks, Rebecca.
No, this way. He went down those stairs. What do you reckon?
Well, it's an alibi, but how genuine is another matter.
Well. Forgot to ask for our protection money the first time, did we?
Well, you know what these places are like, Mr. Cummings. Difficult to find your way out.
He was on the landing. I saw the knife as I was coming from the bathroom.
But you didn't get a good look at him?
It happened too fast. And he was wearing one of them balaclava things.
Did he say anything?
He said, "Don't be frightened, darling." He called me darling. I remember that. He shouted he wasn't going to hurt me. Maybe I just fell down the stairs.
Or maybe you were pushed.
What is still?
We won't know that until you can tell us, Mrs. Jones. This man, what did he sound like?
Sound like?
Did he have an accent or anything?
No, not really. He sounded the same as everybody else round here.
Ray Steele's right, Gov.
Well, good for Ray Steele. I think all sergeants go soft when they work in custody.
We've got no grounds to hold him.
Oh, well, let another petty villain loose on the poor, unsuspecting public, why don't we?
And Rebecca Cummings is sticking to her story.
Yes, but Susie thinks Cummings may just be his stooge.
So why not give his alibi straight away?
Because it appears more effective if you look reluctant to give it, that's why.
But then your Mrs. Jones says her attacker wasn't a Scotsman.
Well, maybe she's no good at accents. She got knocked out. Maybe the memory's short-circuited. Look, you said Madeleine Dexter was reliable.
Star witness, Gov.
Really? Well, maybe you'd better speak to her again, and in a bit more depth this time. Rebecca Cummings and Madeleine Dexter can't both be telling the truth, can they?
There was all this screaming, then the door slammed and the old man went out. And after a while I heard this whimpering. I was right to call.
Yes, of course you will have.
It's the police! Rebecca! Go on, open up! It's all right, Mrs. Coates, okay. Average cat. It's all right, love. It's all right.
Sierra Oscar from 487. Go ahead,
It's all right, Rebecca. It's all right.
Madeline Dexter's done a bunk.
How do you mean?
The mother came back from the bank at 10:30 and Madeline Scarplet said she wasn't coming back for the rest of the day. Mother's having a fit because she's going to miss her yoga class.
Why'd Madeline do that, I wonder?
She's got a bit silly over a new boyfriend, apparently.
Oh, what with Rebecca Cummins in hospital and Madeline disappeared, we're not doing too well, are we, Sarge?
Where are you, Kath?
Camber Road.
The Ring of Bells.
In Harlow Street, a disturbance. Caller mentioned a David Cummings.
Oh, not him again.
On way.
Ring of bells. Vomit for carpets.
Also a message from
Place a
T.S.
thug like
Gray.
Cummins would drink it.
One Madeline Dexter. You visited her this morning. She's done a
Bunk from work. CIG want a word with her. Keep an eye out, can you?
Will do.
Look at the state of it, look. Inside. More inside.
Okay.
Some people's life rolls easy, others work like crazy.
Excuse me. You turn that down.
Boy, Jim, that's our money in the jukebox.
It was terrible anyway.
Well, well. Is there a blue bottle hanging round my log?
Barry!
Shut up.
Was David Cummins with you a minute ago?
Oh, please. What's he gonna get? 10 years for breaking some glass?
Do you know where he went?
It was an accident. He just shut the door too hard.
His wife's in hospital. Someone beat her up.
Well, Rebecca was a slag anyway.
He had 2 large ones in here, then he said he was going up the Elcott Arms. He's going to get right tanked up. Looking for trouble, I reckon. And he deliberately smashed that glass. I saw.
Wendy, shut it.
I'd get a move on if I was you. He's vicious when he's had a few.
He's a sweetheart, isn't he?
Lovely. Hang on a sec, Kat. Is that our Madeline?
Yeah.
Boyfriend trouble, do you reckon?
What about Cummings?
We'll have to wait, won't he? Madeline!
All right, I'll see you later, all right? I'll just see you later.
Come here.
Hold up.
Who was that then?
Taking the afternoon off, have we? There's someone down the station wants a word with you. Come on.
I was just supposed to report the burglary. He said that's all I'd have to do.
He?
Ben.
Boyfriend.
Ben who?
Ben Hunter.
Well, he saw you coming, didn't he, Madeline? We follow up on witnesses, take statements. Sometimes we ask them to make identifications. Conspiring to pervert the course of justice is a serious offence.
Well, not to mention the possibility of being an accessory to aggravated burglary.
No one was supposed to get hurt. He told me there'd be no one in the house.
And you believed him?
So you weren't walking your dog anywhere near Floyd Street this morning? And it was Ben who went into the house?
Yeah.
With intent to burgle?
No. He just wanted to make it look like burglary. See, I was supposed to be a witness, to finger Tony Stewart, so that he'd get nicked for it.
Why?
Because Ben wanted revenge on him.
What for?
Ben's sister, Karen. Tony Stewart raped her.
Ben told you this, did he?
It's true. Karen was going out with Stewart, and then when she went round to his place to say that she was dumping him, he locked her in the house and raped her. Not once, 3 times.
So Ben put you up to this escapade for his sister, did he?
You should see what it's done to that family. If you saw the state that Karen's in, how could I say no?
Ben Hunter live at this address?
No, Gov. He left home. He's got one of those hard-to-let places at the top of the Cockcroft.
Right, well, you go and pick up young Benjamin. I'll have a word with her sister and the rest of the family. See if Madeline Dexter isn't spinning us another line. Stewart doesn't have any form for rape, does he?
He does have previous for indecent assault.
There's a difference, Alistair, at least in the eyes of the law. Alan?
Gov?
Got a wee job on.
Oh, you're joking.
Mrs. Hunter?
Yeah?
D.I. Johnson, D.C. Woods, Sun Hill. Can we come in, please?
You've finally come then.
I'm sorry?
Is it about what happened to Karen?
Look, Mrs. Hunter, can...
What that Scottish creep did.
Not exactly, Mrs. Hunter. Can we come in?
Why isn't it about Karen? My husband come to you. So did my sons. Why don't you believe them when they're telling the truth?
Any of them here now?
No. Boys are left home. My husband's been dead for 2 months.
I see. Is Karen here?
Of course she's here. She's always here. Never goes out. Frightened. See? Karen. Karen, it's the place to see you. Karen.
Karen, I'm Sally Johnson. This is Alan Woods. We wondered if you'd seen Ben recently.
Why? What's he done?
We're investigating a burglary, Karen.
He didn't do anything, did he?
You haven't come about the rape, then?
Who are you?
You should have done, darling. Come about the rape, that is.
Ben!
Ben Hunter!
You tried to fit him up, didn't you?
Why have you done nothing about it?
Ben, we need to ask you some questions about a burglary.
Yeah, why haven't you come about her? See, I don't think we ever got this sorted out. When was it? 4 months ago. Me, my dad, my brother, we all came to the police. But you won't do anything about it unless she presses charges. You won't listen.
All right, Ben.
She's not going to press charges. She's too scared. She doesn't think anybody's going to believe her. They were going out with each other after all. He raped her 3 times and you won't do anything about it.
Well, if she won't press charges, there isn't a lot we can do. Now, shut up, Sunshine. You're nicked.
Ben's girlfriend, Madeline. Do you know her?
Yeah. She's nice.
She says that Ben set her up as witness to a burglary and framing a Tony Stewart.
I knew he'd do something like this. For ages I've been asking him to just leave it. It's been 4 months now and I just want to forget about it. Be left alone.
You do know this, Tony Stewart, then?
Men and their stupid revenge! He's pulling our family apart. Dad's dead. Why can't they just leave it? Just let me forget about it. Just let me get on with it. How do you think all this helps me?
Karen, did this assault take place? Do you want us to do anything about it?
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar, 259 Elverton Road.
A serious disturbance. Can you deal?
On the way, Michelle. Sierra Oscar from 87.
Go ahead, Cass.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes from Elverton Road. Can you show us assisting?
Right. I'll go around the back. Stupid, please, sir. Silence. Hold it! Hold it, stop there! Put the stick down!
Come on!
Put the
You
stick
won't turn
down!
the same!
Drop it now!
Yeah!
Put the stick down, sir.
Put
it down!
Put it down! Slag!
Drop it
down! All right.
Oh, nice.
He must be Stuart.
Ambulance is on the way.
I wanted justice. Know what I mean?
You told her all she had to do was report a break-in and describe Stuart.
You said she couldn't get into trouble.
Well, I saw her earlier. Tried to say sorry.
Mrs. Jones had fallen down the stairs. You could have called an ambulance and then legged it. No one would have known.
Well, I panicked. It all gone wrong. I just panicked.
Pretty stupid, wasn't it? I mean, didn't it occur to you that Stuart might have an alibi?
He didn't. I watched him all last night. Came back from the pub at closing time, alone, in his bed, before midnight.
Well, he must have got up again. He had a visit about 1 in the morning.
What?
You told Madeline the old lady wouldn't be at home, didn't you?
Look, I knew it had to be aggravated for that Scottish tow rag to get put away for any decent length of time.
Oh, so that justifies everything, does it?
I just needed her to see the knife so that when she came to testify, it'd be serious for Stuart. I told her not to be frightened. But she stepped back, fell down the stairs. Believe me, I am sorry. My dad, my brother, they wanted to go and give Stuart a right good kicking. I put him off. I didn't want them to get arrested.
Drunk, is he?
Out of it, Sarge.
Yeah, the bloke he did over. We had him in earlier on, didn't we?
Sarge?
Yeah, Tony Stewart. Hey, Alistair. Tony Stewart, Elverton Road.
What about him?
Been better if you kept him in. He's just been beaten senseless by Chummy here.
He had it coming to him, Scotch git.
What condition is Stuart in?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 8. 10 being dead.
Not satisfied with just your wife today, Cummings? Tony Stewart as well?
Are we talking about the same bloke?
I'll get them all. Not just Stuart. Every bloke's his hand.
So there is a God after all.
Over on me.
Warrant?
Yep. Well, at least it's too high for him to jump.
I wouldn't put it past him. David Knox,
Sergeant Morgan, this is a surprise.
we've got a warrant to search these premises for a stolen television set.
Should have told me you were coming. I'd have dressed for the occasion.
Why don't you just save us all time, Davey, and tell us where it is?
I don't know what you're talking about. Digital stereo, FST, 25-inch screen. Oh, that television.
Not very nice, is it? Taking advantage of an old man?
Who took advantage? The bloke gave me the TV set.
Oh, people have a habit of giving you things, do they?
Must be my warm personality, my poor little orphan boy look.
That and your size 12 bobber boots.
So where is it?
Search me?
You're only wasting our time and yours, David.
You got a job to do, you do it.
Any unit from Sierra Oscar, 215 Rudkin Road. Criminal damage now. Informants are Mr. Minter.
Sierra Oscar from 171. We'll take that.
Thanks, Reg. Apparently, someone's been having a go at Mr. Minter's garden.
Sarge.
Have you seen what he's done? The bloke's a maniac. Me the maniac?
Hold on, one at a time. You.
He's nicked my fish. It was there this morning. It's gone now.
He nicked 5 of my fish. Fish? What are we talking about? Piece of cod, halibut?
Koi carp.
Anything?
No television. Better luck next time, huh? But I did find this. Right make.
There should be 22. There's only 21. Kong is missing.
How can you tell?
Kong is a kin shower. That's white with red and black markings and a gold luster. The others are mainly Ogans, Kuaku. You see, they're all different. Kong is unique.
Well, I didn't take him. What about a fox? There's loads of them around here. Maybe a fox took it.
Kong is 2 foot 6 inches long, weighs 14 pounds.
So we're looking for a big fox.
Have you any idea what koi are worth? Kong alone would fetch £2,000.
For a fish? Sarge, I'd better start taking some details for the crime scene. I think you'd better, Reg. Yeah. So, how long have you two known each other?
We're members of the KKA.
The Koi Keepers Association. Sunhill branch. This is them, is it? Mm-hmm. And you've got 5 of these missing?
Uh-huh. Which I know nothing about.
White with red and black, you said?
Yes.
Take Mr. Gunn's details with you, Reg. Sarge. Yeah, go ahead, Polly.
Have you finished at Rudkin Road, Sarge?
Still dealing, Polly. Giving advice now.
Have you got a response time, Sarge?
11:25.
Gonna have to do a follow-up on this one, Paul. Gentleman's had a very valuable fish stolen. But let me know if anything good comes up.
You're saying you won the television set in a game of cards?
Not just a pretty face, is she?
Neither is Thaddeus Beeman. He's got severe cuts and bruising to his face. And he's got 2 busted ribs. How do you account for that?
He likes the jungle juice, doesn't he? He was 3 parts to the wind as it was. And if he was too far gone to remember the poker game, he was probably drunk enough to do it to himself.
You're saying Thaddeus beat himself up?
I'm telling you that he probably fell down the stairs.
Let me look at your hands. Come on.
For the benefit of the tape, Mr. Knox is showing DC lines his left and right hands.
No marks, no scratches, no abrasions.
You think you're pretty clever, don't you? According to a statement we have from the victim, you were invited into the flat where yourself and Mr. Beeman began a heavy drinking session. He goes on to say, Davy suddenly turned on me for no reason. He jumped up, shouting and swearing. He kicked me. I asked him to stop, but he hit me in the face. Then he hit me again. He said he wanted something. I didn't know what. He said he wanted the television. He kept on hitting me and kicking me. I thought he was nice.
I am nice. He's a bad loser.
There's no mention of a poker game.
Then it's his word against mine.
Why this sudden interest, Sarge?
Well, 6 of those fish are missing. We're talking about a fair amount of money. Could be onto something.
You mean you want an easy afternoon?
Stand still!
Is this the Sunny Hill Koi Keepers Association?
Yeah.
It's about missing fish.
What?
Fish.
Suppose you better come in.
Exactly got the fishy type, does it?
What happened to the television set?
I sold it on.
Already?
I need money, not sitcoms and quiz shows.
And who did you sell it to?
Bloke in a pub.
Does this bloke have a name?
Mr. Knox is shaking his head.
It's a question of determining ownership, isn't it? Possession is 9/10 of the law and all that. I took the TV in good faith. I sold it on in good faith. Now, unless you can prove otherwise, there's nothing wrong in that.
We're not getting anywhere with this.
Interview suspended. Joe, you got a problem?
Tell me about it.
Beeman's withdrawn his allegations. Did the search prove anything?
Found a remote control, but no telly.
Well, something, I suppose.
It's nothing without Beeman's statements. CPS won't touch it.
Well, why don't you have a word with him? See if he'll change his mind. I mean, he has once already.
Yeah, I can't hold Knox, so can I?
Import, export myself. That's how I came into it. A trip to Japan. It's a status symbol over there, you see. The more elaborate the pond and the fish, the more important the person.
What about over here?
A few years ago, the koi carp business was booming. And nowadays, it's mainly the enthusiasts, like our members, that keep it all going.
So what you're saying is the market for these fish is fairly limited?
Yeah, I'll say so.
2 of your members, a Mr. Minter and a Mr. Gunn, had fish stolen recently. Think they were taken to order?
I thought it likely. It's worrying, though. As it happens, we had a theft from here recently.
What, a fish?
Nah, nothing very valuable. Just a register. No good to anyone. Just the names and addresses of members.
Yeah, well, no good to anyone unless you intend to steal their fish.
I hadn't thought of that.
Did you report the theft?
Nah, it seemed worth it. I only use it to cross-refer with the computer database. So after each meeting, I punch in the details. Who came, if they bought any new fish, or managed to breed any, that sort of thing.
Does that mean you still have a list of members?
Sure. Dates they joined, names, addresses.
Do you think we could have a hard copy of that?
No problem.
Inspector Morgan and Sergeant Lyons. I was surprised to see you. Come in, come in.
Thank you.
How nice of you to stop by and see me.
You know why we're here, Mr. Beeman? You do know why we're here?
I expect it's something to do with our friend, Mr. Knox.
Well, that's putting it politely.
It doesn't do to bear grudges, Sergeant Lyons.
Is that why you withdrew the allegations?
Sit down, sit down. Well, you see, Inspector, I'm in a very difficult position.
You mean you're frightened of Knox?
I don't want to cause any trouble.
You're not the one who's causing the trouble, Mr. Beeman. That's Davy Knox who's doing that.
But you'll catch him in the end, won't you?
Not without the help of people like yourself.
I'm only a small man, Mr. Lyons.
You may be small, but you're all we've got.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Here, start at the top and work your way to the bottom, from the most recent member to the oldest.
You what?
We're going visiting. Whoever stole the membership register is a member. And whoever the thief is also the fish napper.
But Sarge, there's 20-odd names on here.
Thought that'd shut you up.
Thank you very much for your consent, Sergeant.
It's Constable, actually. Detective Constable. Thank you. Sarge?
Tosh, let's just get out of here.
No, listen, I've just had a thought. Jordan Foster, he lives just over there.
Who's Jordan Foster?
Well, he's very well thought of around here. He's a sort of elder statesman in the black community. Very pro-police. He might just be able to talk Beeman round.
Well, anything's worth a try.
No good.
No, it's no one.
Who's next on the list?
Michael O'Neill, Canberra Road.
Yes, I know Thaddeus Beeman very well. We go back a long way, all the way to Jamaica. I was very sorry and very disturbed to hear of his predicament with Mr. Knox. I took him my portable television set, you know. He likes his television.
Thank you. Did you know Mr. Beeman had withdrawn his statement against David Knox?
Knox is a problem. He only seemed to pick on those too weak-willed to speak out against him. And our efforts to have him removed have proved unsuccessful.
The thing is, we were wondering if you might have a word.
With Thaddeus?
Yes.
We thought perhaps he might listen to you. No, thank you. Respect your advice.
Thank you.
Help us to put Knox away. The thing is, to be frank with you, we've got nothing without a statement.
Well, Thaddeus is very good at choosing to hear what he wants to hear. But if you think it'll do any good.
Sarge, the tower block.
Yes.
Well, he can't have a garden pump 6 floors up, can he?
Well, maybe it's in the living room.
This must have been a nice place before people like Knox moved in.
All estates have their bugs and vermin.
Some people are harder to get rid of than a cockroach.
He's pushing his luck, isn't he?
He's got to run out sometime, Sarge.
You okay, Mr. Foster?
The man doesn't scare me, Sergeant Morgan. I've got the law on my side.
Oi, Foster! Fancy a game of poker?
My game is dominoes, Mr. Knox, and you would lose.
Oh, yeah? You reckon, do you? You want to know what my game is? You want to know what I do best?
Oh, Mr. Foster.
Some dark night, some dark alley. Think of me.
Is that a threat?
It's poetry. Think the old man would change his mind?
You worried, are you? I would be if I were you.
Come on. So you remember the Sun Hill Koi Keepers Association?
Yeah, why?
How long have you been a member, sir?
Not long.
Well, don't you need to own a fish to become a member?
Yeah, well...
This carpet's wet.
Excuse me, Sarge. I couldn't use your toilet, could I, sir?
Yeah, it's through there.
Cheers.
Quick as you like, Ridge.
Sarge.
When did you join the association, Mr. Annan?
About 3 weeks ago.
And where did you get the information about it? Magazines?
Yeah, magazines.
Sarge!
Big crack, water all over the place.
Oh, yeah. That would explain the wet carpet, Sarge.
What'd you do with the broken tank?
Dumped it by the bins and stuck the fish in the bath.
What wrong with you, man? You afraid of your own shadow?
Devils are thumping in my head, Jordan.
Suppose they've been drinking this too, eh? Look, these good people are here to help you, man. You can't understand that?
All we're asking is for you to reconsider.
I know what you're asking.
They'll see you as a soft touch and come back for more.
Listen to what the man say.
And if it's not you, then it'll be somebody else.
Well, let it be someone else. Let them come to you. Let them put him away.
It's for your responsibility.
Did I ask to be beaten?
Thaddeus, one of these days, Knox is going to go too far. He's unstable. He could kill. Now, would you want that on your conscience?
Thaddeus, when we come over to this country, there was nothing you wouldn't do.
That was a long time ago.
Not so long, man. We felt then that we were part of a new community.
I felt cold. Yeah, 19 Gunner Street. Arthur Seaton, this is it, Sarge.
Off we go then.
Mr. Seaton. Minute.
Oh.
You remember the Sunhill Koi Keepers Association?
Yeah, but I ain't been there for ages.
You know a Mr. Gunn or a Mr. Minter?
What if I do?
We're making some inquiries. 6 koi carp have been stolen, including a...
Kinshower, son.
Right. Kinshower called Kong. Do you know anything about it? Or have you had any fish stolen yourself?
You don't remember me, do you?
Your dog was put down.
You put him down.
Dangerous dogs, ain't Mr. Seaton. If you want to keep a dangerous dog, it's up to you. If you don't want to get him registered. Did you keep koi in the shop?
Out the back. And I've got records for all of them. Now, if you'll excuse me, but I've got more important things to do.
It's the ideal setup, though, isn't it, son?
What?
Well, this place. You steal the fish, or receive the fish, and then fence them out through the shop.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
We're receiving some reports, Sarge, about gigantic fish in the pond at Harvey Wallace Comprehensive. Informants are Mr. Norris, his school caretaker. Thought it might interest you.
Okay, Paul, we'll take it.
When was the last time you had a local authority inspection, Mr. Seaton?
Oh, don't start that malarkey.
Why? It's all kosher, innit?
Look, I've got nothing to tell you.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Sierra 1.
An abandoned trace. 21...
Tennyson Court, Larkmead Estate. Can you take?
21 Tennyson Court, received.
That's catch free 019er.
We keep goldfish, you see. I feed them myself. You can imagine my surprise when I saw these monsters.
They're koi carp, Mr. Norris.
I don't care what they are, I just want them out of my pond. What if they eat the other fish? They're school property.
Don't worry, we'll deal with it.
Sarge.
Seaton.
Chasing suspects on foot. Heading right down the Larkmead Estate, Farmers Road towards Gatley Road. Request for backup.
Any units to assist?
Sierra Oscar 2.
Sierra Oscar 595. Ambulance required. 21 Tennyson Court.
I think he's stopping. Gatley Road. Darling! Wrong. He's gone into the garages behind Gatley Road towards Cheetham Road. He's gone into the allotments.
How'd you explain these then?
They're bags. From the shop.
Yeah, but they used to dump fish into a school pond.
Look, I gave a load of these to the club. People buy fish and they take them home in these. It's advertising, innit? Anybody could have got hold of them.
Do me a favour, Mr. Seaton.
Look, like your colleague pointed out, why would I dump the fish if I can retail them? I'm not that stupid. And if I was, I'd have to be a complete moron to leave these behind, wouldn't I?
So he's stupid enough, then, sir.
What's the number of the local authority, Inspector Ridge?
Oh, it's 0715.
Look! I was approached, wasn't I?
And?
Some spotty little kid. I thought he was a bit dodgy. Didn't know his showers from his Sankeys. But I didn't take them.
Keep going, Reg. You're doing a good job. Yeah. Found any broken glass?
Oh, well, no. Well, at least weighs nothing. It's come from a fish tank.
Okay, if you don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
got him.
Does that mean I can get out now?
That means O'Neill's telling porkies. Let's see if Mr. Minter can identify his fish.
What we got?
Mail. I see one. Heavy build. It's gone to ground. We contain the area. There's only this way in and out.
What's he done?
Robbery. Beaten up an old bloke.
Armed?
Not as far as we know.
All right, get your blokes back behind the dogs. We'll see if we can flush him out.
Right.
You see anything?
No, nothing. The river runs along the back there, and we got men on the other side. Apart from that, all yours.
All right. Jeff, you take that side. We take this end and we'll work our way out.
Right.
Find it.
Mr. Minter, we think we may have found your fish.
Kong?
We'd like to come and identify him.
Why, is he dead?
No, he's in someone's bath.
Good boy. Down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Stand still. Stand still. Stop him.
Get him off! Get him off!
No, no. No. Down. No. Down. 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 Heel. 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 You're a prisoner.
Give me left arm. Left arm, man. Up. Get up. Other arm. You're nicked.
He's still unconscious, Sarge. They're seeing to him now.
How serious is it?
Well, he's not a young man, but he's a stubborn one. They're quite hopeful.
Good. Knox panicked, didn't he?
I think so, yeah. Sarge?
Have you seen him?
No visitors, Mr. Beeman. Not yet, anyway.
He's not going to...
Die. I shouldn't think so.
I've been very selfish, haven't I?
This could have been avoided, if that's what you're saying.
Do you know what happened?
Only that he went a bit further than a few broken ribs this time.
I would like to see Knox in prison, Sergeant Morgan.
So would I.
I'll do anything that I can to see that it happens.
Stand up in court.
If that's what it takes.
Yes, this is Kong. I'd know him anywhere.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Well, you did agree to it, Mr. O'Neill.
I didn't have much choice, did I?
This is definitely Kong.
How can he tell? What proof's he got?
I've got photographs, Michael.
They all look the same to me.
I thought you said you was an enthusiast.
Yeah, I was. I am.
Come on, Michael, there was never a cracked tank. You've never owned a fish in your life.
What about the water on the carpet, then?
More evidence of your incompetence.
They get very stressed, you know. If he dies, I'll kill you.
Reg,
All right.
show Mr. Minter downstairs, would you?
So, come on, Mr. Minter, out of it.
Well,
The bloke's half blind. He wouldn't know a fish from a bath sponge.
this broken tank, when did you dump it?
I don't know. This morning sometime.
So if you and I were to go down there now, it'd still be there, would it?
£2 that. You wouldn't credit it, would you? I thought I could flog it to some pet shop or other. Couple hundred a throw. Maybe £1 for the one.
And you couldn't, you dumped him in a school pond.
Yeah.
Why'd you keep him?
One fish I thought I might find a buyer later. I was only trying to make a few bob. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'd stick to car radios if I were you.
Only fish.
Not to some people.
So, Mr. Knox, back again. What for this time?
Robbery, Sarge.
Is this the evidence?
Used to be a video recorder.
Still? Yeah, all right. Settle down.
That mongrel bit me!
Oh, we better get hold of the FME then, Tony.
Sarge.
Well, Davy, what have people been giving you this time? Oh, don't tell me this was stolen.
I really don't need this.
You might be pleased to know that Thaddeus Beeman is willing to take you all the way to court. And Jordan Foster will be making a statement as soon as he's able to speak to us.
You didn't get me. I gave myself up.
Oh, we're not proud, Davy. We don't care how, as long as we do. Some people just can't help giving it away. You of all people...